and I am this year's National Honor Society President. I would like to welcome you all to the 2022 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. I am honored and thankful that you are here for this tradition in which we commend our new inductees. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the presentation of the colors and the Pledge of Allegiance. Please be seated. Among the honorees that are here tonight, they are pioneers, athletes, club members, employees, academic scholars, and most importantly, students who want to help our community. Ruth Bader Ginsburg once said, "But if you want to be a true professional, you will do something outside yourself. Something to repair tears in your community, something to make life a little better for the people less fortunate than you." I hope that every inductee here tonight feels pride in knowing that your hard work moving forward will help continue to be the strength of our school and community. The Elyria High School chapter of the National Honor Society dates back to 1926. The current members have collectively logged in excess of 760 hours of community service. While doing so, they have continued to maintain the necessary criteria of a NHS member. The new National Honor Society inductees will help continue to build upon the foundation that the chapter has created. Membership in the Elyria High School's National Honor Society is earned by effectively demonstrating the qualities of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. These qualities will now be reviewed for the candidates. Jackie Kaminsky will discuss the meaning of everyday character.
I light the candle of character. Everyday character is valuing diverse cultures and building relationships that reflects love of self, but also concern for others. There are endless attributes to good character: perseverance, respect, integrity, honesty, sacrifice. The list goes on and on. Good and noble character is a high calling. Oftentimes we don't see character unless there is a public display of self-sacrifice, or more often, a very public mistake. Everyday character is not about praiseworthy or blameworthy behavior, but the personal commitment to ethical and compassionate decision-making that affects oneself and others. I've heard of and personally witnessed many high school students and coming-of-age stories that rely on the acceptance of other people. Many students choose to neglect their schoolwork, maintain unhealthy relationships, and conform to the behavior and expectations of their peers. These common adolescent traits aren't always reflective of good character. Having good character means to hold yourself accountable, to be self-disciplined even when it's hard and no one is watching. Good character is unwavering, rooted in personal morals and beliefs, and independent of other people. Only you have control over the kind of person you will become, and small actions like choosing kindness and being responsible build good character. Without character, our society has no backbone. Malcolm X put it perfectly when he said, "If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything." As an inducted member of Elyria's chapter of the National Honor Society, I believe it's your job as a leader to stand for something that the rest of our community will be inspired by. Whether that's good academics, extracurricular involvement, or kindness in the simplest ways, your persistent character provides the foundation for students to follow in your footsteps. Character is important because it makes us who we are. The next time you're faced with a choice that's telling of your character, I hope you remember to ask yourself, who am I when no one is watching?
Elena Brunyon will now discuss the meaning of everyday scholarship.
I light the candle of scholarship. Everyday scholarship is a commitment to learning and growing on your educational path. It means making the most of the educational opportunities provided to you in seeking out learning, not only in school or in similar settings, but also personally. Everyday scholarship doesn't simply require a minimum GPA. It requires effort. More importantly, it stems from a desire to contribute to this world in a positive way by building on one's own knowledge, skills, and talent through different experiences. The road to scholarship is a personal journey. There is no one way to get to your destination. Maintaining the willpower and resolve to continue learning past what is required of you is a true demonstration of everyday scholarship. Some of you may find that your interests lie in the arts and areas where you have the ability to express yourself through creativity. Others may prefer logic-based studies full of reasoning and challenges. Regardless of your preference, I hope that all of you are able to recognize the importance of all fields of study. Without those who find enjoyment in science and medicine, sickness would run rampant around the world. Individuals who focus their studies on skilled trades also contribute to the upkeep of our society. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "Scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest of knowledge." If you do not find interest or enjoyment in the field of study that you are pursuing, you are not learning for the sake of knowledge. You are working as a puppet for someone else's design. Determining what it is that you truly find fascinating and choosing to absorb knowledge on that topic is true scholarship. Humans are fickle beings. Your interests may ebb and flow as quickly as the waves on the sea. Being ever curious and passionate about acquiring new knowledge sets you up for success on your personal journey towards scholarship.
The meaning of everyday leadership will be presented by Avani Caven.
I light the candle of leadership. Everyday leadership builds on everyday service. Service and leadership oftentimes look very similar. Every day, leadership is shown by carrying oneself with dignity and taking ownership and responsibility for one's own actions and participation. Being a public speaker, playing quarterback, or having an official title is not required for one to show everyday leadership. Everyday leadership means being an agent, someone who takes action and responsibility of your own pathway. During the time that I have been in high school, I have been the varsity cheerleading captain, link crew leader, member of my church youth group, and a debutante at the NCNW Vision of Beauty 2022 Cotillion. After being inducted into National Honor Society during my junior year, I have learned the importance of leadership, and it has helped me to step up and serve as a mentor and guide to my peers. I was given the honor, opportunity, and responsibility to take on the role of NHS Secretary for the 2021-2022 school year. These leadership positions have helped establish the essential skills that have provided me with the ability to be a more positive person and to strive to be a stronger pioneer for my school and community. Sheryl Sandberg said that leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that impact lasts in your absence. My main goal as a leader at Elyria High School is to leave a mark and lead by example, to encourage excellence and to help others see their potential and greatness, to lead with respect and to help teach responsibility. I want to encourage you all to be confident in leadership. Lift and empower those around you, and most of all, inspire others. Empower others, love others, and lead others with the best of your ability.
Brooklyn Underwood will explain the meaning of everyday service.
I light the candle of service. Everyday service is seeking out and engaging in meaningful service. It calls for a service mindset, the desire to seek opportunities to help others as well as access service. As Honor Society students, many young teens and young adults at local chapters are required to meet minimum service participation requirements. Although hours are important, everyday service is seeking a need and fulfilling it voluntarily. Sometimes it's driven by a passion for a specific cause or people in need. Other times it's driven by personal or family need, like taking care of siblings or other family members, or maybe even working part-job to help with the family finances. Taking time to help others can give your lives a sense of meaning and purpose. You might not appreciate or understand why it is a responsibility to do this kind of work, but little do you know, this service you undertake will change your lives for the better. Any act of compassion towards others can make your community a better place, and by volunteering your times and abilities, you can create a better tomorrow.
The National Honor Society emblem consists of a flaming torch on a blue keystone inscribed with the letters C, S, L, and S. These letters represent character, scholarship, leadership, and service. 4 qualities a student must pose to be a member of the National Honor Society. These qualities insist upon our members provide them with the strength to make a great impact on the world. The blue keystone acts as the foundation of that strength, reminding us that we are the building blocks for the greatness that we as a society can achieve. The torch represents light, a symbol for knowledge, warmth, hope, and kindness, qualities that members of the National Honor Society should always strive to have and share with the world. Now that the candidates are familiar with the meaning and purpose of the National Honor Society, it is time to receive them as members. As names are called, the inductees will approach the stage using the stairs to the left, where they will be met with by a current member and pinned. They should then proceed across the stage to sign the NHS register. Marissa Young being pinned by Elizabeth Alicio. Megan Young, pinned by Elizabeth Alicio. Catherine Komar, being pinned by Kayla Bender. Taylor Phillips, being pinned by Kayla Bender. Kalela Hale, being pinned by Jade Kane. Vanessa Purdy, being pinned by Jade Kane. Andrew Hamilton, being pinned by Avani Caven. Andrew Palos, being pinned by Avani Caven. Kavani Shepherd, being pinned by Avani Caven. Abigail Clayton, being pinned by Jacob Clayton. Cole Sir Forso, being pinned by Jacob Clayton. Julia Fritsch, being pinned by Jeremiah Aldemeyer. Hannah Rischel, being pinned by Jeremiah Aldemeyer. John Freeman, being pinned by Jacqueline Kaminsky. Elise Williams, being pinned by Jacqueline Kaminsky. Zachary Chevalier, being pinned by Jacqueline Kaminsky. Caitlin Belly, being pinned by Scott Latek. Taylor Jackson, being pinned by Scott Latecki. Hannah Smalley, being pinned by Maya Lopez. Yodelise Embre Lopez, being pinned by Maya Lopez. Isabel Quest, being pinned by Maya Lopez.
Shayna Adkins, being pinned by Aiden Pohl. Ella Norris, being pinned by Aiden Pohl. Annalise Hulick being pinned by Aiden Pohl.
Alexis Satterfield being pinned by Amira Reed. Haven Washington being pinned by Amira Reed. Natalie Wrights being pinned by Julia Wrights. Haley Kaplan being pinned by Julia Wrights. Sarah Manning being pinned by Elena Runyon. Aiden Jarrell being pinned by Elena Runyon. Carrie Loach being pinned by Elena Runyon. Edie Manuel being pinned by Jackie Sopko. Riley Martin, being pinned by Jackie Sotko. Kennedy Smith, being pinned by Jackie Sopko. Rachel Schweitzer, being pinned by Tyler Thompson. Ramaya Lee Mosley, being pinned by Tyler Thompson. Gavin Heiberger, being pinned by Tyler Thompson. Ryan Walsh, being pinned by Brooklyn Underwood. Caitlin Underwood, being pinned by Brooklyn Underwood. Deja Whitman, being pinned by Brooklyn Underwood. Zoe Polson, being pinned by Natalia West. Guillen Santiago, being pinned by Natalia West. Allison Twining, being pinned by Natalia West. Allie Baylog, being pinned by Sydney Yates. Jessica Hartley, being pinned by Sydney Yates. Maggie Pridemore, being pinned by Kirsten Young. Dylan Schramm, being pinned by Kirsten Young. Kara Franklin, being pinned by Priscilla Yerod. Victoria Tobias, being pinned by Priscilla Yerod. Preston Wise, being pinned by Priscilla E. Rod. Can you guys stand up, please? And on the back of your card, there's the pledge. At this time, all members in the audience who hold National Honor Society memberships are invited to stand and renew the National Honor Society pledge with the new members. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge to uphold the high purpose of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected, I will turn to the principles for which it stands, I will be loyal to my school, and maintain and encourage high standards of character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Thank you. Congratulations to all new members and their families. You have made me personally very proud. From this point on, you will represent Elyria High School's National Honor Society chapter. Seniors, I hope that your plans after high school consist of growing new beginnings and successfully continuing to promote character, scholarship, leadership, and service. Juniors, you will now guide the way in our school and our community to help promote character, scholarship, leadership, and service. And for all members here tonight, remember to continue to be the pioneers that we were born to be. Inductees, please remain seated on the stage for a group picture for the yearbook. Parents and families, please keep the front of the stage clear to allow the photographer the necessary space to take the pictures. Please be sure to stop at the table in the PAC lobby as you exit the building tonight to receive your gift from the EEA. Thank you all.
In the room.